So for now, we will start a session on Mondrian AI. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me introduce my company, right?
Let me give you some direction first. Okay, so this is reporter Davis from AVING, and we are doing the free event meetup with companies in Incheon Pavilion at CES 2024. So I'm with Hubert from Ubergizmo and a representative from Mondrian AI. Nice to meet you. So
Okay,
shall
nice to
we
meet you.
test the audio and exchange some greetings?
Okay. Yeah, like due to the technical issue, I guess like voice a little bit like it's mumbling a little bit, so a bit tricky for me to understand. But
okay, so let's
yeah,
let me try my microphone.
Okay, yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. It's much clearer.
Okay. So I'm Hubert Nguyen from Ubergizmo, and I've been doing tech journalism for 15 years, and I'm based in San Francisco, and I'm going to CES to 2024 next. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Funjong from the Mondrian AI, and that I'm in charge of AI consulting in Mondrian AI, and then I'll be participating in the CES next year. And thank you for having me, and then nice to meet you.
Okay, so that means
say.
yeah. Go ahead.
Please go ahead.
Hello, my name is Say Pong. I'm a consultant of Mondrian AI. I'm really glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
So as everyone introduced themselves, each other, so let's proceed with the presentation and Q&A session. Thank you.
Okay, so can you see the slide?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So the presentations is going to be replaced by the new one, adding more, update information or a bit more insightful information. But we can, for now, we can do with the existing one, so that you can have the vision, understanding of the company. So company, Mondrian AI is the company that based in, as the name implies, it's an AI company based in Incheon Songdo and Seoul as well. And then now we have the 40 the IT and AI and consulting expert consists of the 40 experts, and they were founded by the KAIST students, which is the one of the prestigious university in Korea in terms of technology, and established in 2018. So, and then we are acknowledged as the top 10 the emerging AI company 4 years in a row, and then maybe hopefully top 10 sooner or later, and then receiving Prime Minister award as well twice. And then our business area is AI consulting, and then AI platform and data science. So we can look into one by one. AI platform, we do have our AI platform, and then easy and fast AI model development and operation. So we happen to work with the Samsung company, and then Samsung, they hires very expensive AI and data scientists, but they are spending too much times on figuring out how to set up and configuration infrastructures, allocation and resources, and the project management, and then all that, instead of the focusing on the matter the most, which is the developing AI. And then this platform help them to focusing on their main task, and so they don't need to worry about infrastructures, CPU, GPU, and memory, and then also the configuration and the AI development environment. And so they can share the project result, and also they can see the manage the resources and user projects and so on. So I help them to focusing on the AI development, and then the AI labs can be in single servers, and then we have the another product and MLOps, Yanip MLOps. It can install in the cluster, and then it can also have much more features. For example, model optimizations, model deployment, inference, pipeline, and resource monitoring, and so on. So it has more features, related to the AI and model, and it can help them to optimize the model performance, and then deploy the AI model, and then API, and then it has pipeline. So this is the computer. You can see the difference between the labs and the MLOps. MLOps has more feature, and then we do also have the another platform. We don't. This presentation doesn't have it right now, but we have the Learn Your AI, which is the where platform where people can share valuable resource like a GPU. So anybody who has GPU, at least GPU, then they can set it in that platform, and then anybody who wanted to use GPU, they can find the resources, and then they can use and then the GPU. So it's kind of a platform that people can utilize their GPU and maximize where people can maximize the utilization of GPU in the platform. And then data science, we deal with deep learning, machine learning, AI. We have the R&D team, so focusing on the research and development. And then from the data collections, data analysis, and then also the discovery, the utilization of AI and modeling and business application. So also we have the I'm in charge of the consulting, so we consult them the customers, and then we let them know how to adopt the AI. So it could be strategy, it could be detailed action plan, and we see their business situations and business process, and also we analyze the data, and then what would be the use case for the AI, and then how come they can connect the AI to the other existing services, and so on. So we consult them, and then we help them to adopt AI. And okay, so also we have the IT team. So AI is not, have to connect to the other system, right? To that we need to also have the capability, technical capability to connect other system or IT. In case we need to also develop some IT systems, so we do have IT team, and we have one of our strengths would be the fact that it's the fact that we have a lot of experience in various industry and sectors. So it is smart city, and we developed the system for the Korean Telecom, and to address their issue with the network, and smart factory, and object detection, and healthcare. And then also we are the one who predict and analysis the number of the confirmed case and death toll related to the COVID-19, working with the Korean government. So Korean government, they announced the prediction of the death toll or confirmed case of Korea with the result of our research and study. So we have so we have a lot of customers. That's it. Pretty much this is the introduction of our company.
Thank you very much. That was a very interesting presentation. And I have some questions, of course.
Sure. Please go ahead.
So I guess my first question would be, how do you position your company in relation to cloud companies like Amazon that will try to build that type of tooling, but maybe without the consulting aspect?
Yeah, that is a good question. Actually, these days the competition is getting more fierce, and then so it's difficult to differentiate us from other competitors. Yeah, it's true. So we try to be more agile, and then also to be honest, yeah, we try to find the competitive advantage, but at the same time, we also try to be like them, like Amazon was like big provider. So we are also providing fully managed AI service. So it covers not only model and then AI, but also the infrastructure and cloud. So we are thinking of having more infrastructures and the cloud service. We are our product is the combination of AI and the cloud. So we are trying to get more, trying to have our own data center, not now, but in the future. So maybe hopefully the end of the 2014 and 24. So we try to have our own some space in the co-working space, colocation space in the data center, and then so that we can cover a lot of range of these services in terms of cloud and then AI. But at the same time, we try to the new strategy would be the AI first. So far, the AI is something that you can add to the existing system, right? Using the the data that they can they can make the AI. But now, I think that AI should be the center of the whole service. So we have to change our perspective. So we have to think AI first, and then we can put other system. So in order to do that, then we should be able to understand the business and how people work and how the process had to be done. And then so UI and UX will be very important for them. So instead of we try to make make AI the center of the service and then the business process. Then so which in order to do that, then it require AI consulting and then also UI UX team and then IT system team as well. So by which we have those, so we try to utilize our strengths and then try to innovate their work and then other working system. And then also we are working on the GPT service as well. We couldn't include this service into the presentations, but one GPT. So we also try to provide GPT system, and then those will be the center of the AI system, and then so that we can combine GPT and the other machine learning and then AI services, so that the staff, any employee of the company, they can use GPT and then along with other system, so that then they don't need to move around. But at the same time, also we try using our strengths, which is the cloud and infrastructures. We try to provide on-premise GPT solution. So these days, when you use the ChatGPT API provided by OpenAI, then this information have to go through the internet, right? Through API. Then it's so many companies in Korea, like a financial institution, and the public organizations, they are not allowed to go, they are not allowed data over their private network. So they have, the system had to be inside. So we can build on-premise GPT system for them. So this is we're trying to differentiate us from our competitors, but at the same time we try to mimic other competitors.
I see. So in the context of this answer, would you build your own kind of ChatGPT? Is that where you're going?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. On GPT, but we try to include some other components as well. And then for public cloud and the private network.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of financial companies not being able to adopt cloud products because they need to stay, or they have to stay on-prem.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazon is actually pretty expensive, so I was wondering if maybe you would have a pricing advantage.
Yeah, that is good point and question. And then many actually the company, Amazon is easy to adopt, and then they try to move to the public cloud, but they realize that it looks cheaper, but in terms of total cost of operation or ownership, is more expensive. So they are coming back to their private cloud and the private network. So we think that it will happen to the AI as well. So they will try to use public cloud AI, but for each single users, they have to pay, right? So from some point, because of the security reason and because of the cost, they will come back to the private private network. They will try to have the AI inside. So for those customers, we can build the AI system using our cloud basis AI and cloud basis platform.
Okay. And so if I'm a customer or maybe a potential customer currently using Google Cloud, for example, could you deploy your solution on the public cloud?
Yeah, we are also working on the SaaS version. So for now, we are working. It can be installed in the on-premise private cloud, but I guess we are almost finishing the product. So it's going to be available very soon. So the user also can use cloud AI platform as well.
Okay. And so what kind of company would be customers? Because I think most developers want to use a model that already exists, or maybe they will fine tune it a little bit, but it looks like your product is more for building models. Is that correct?
Yeah. It is good question. So we have to focusing on the education in the institution, where students and then other they can build their model, and then they can do a project, run their project, and that's education institution will be the one customers, and the other big and then financial institutions who wanted to have their the AI system in their private network, because they cannot use Google or some other AI platform, right? So, and then also the big company who has a lot of data scientists. In the case, like maybe those three types of customers will be our customer.
Okay. I'm looking at my notes. Yeah, so you mentioned having your own data center down the road. So do you have your own data centers today?
No, not today, but we are thinking of the next year, maybe 3 and 4 quarters of next year. So we are working on that. But yeah, we don't have it right now. But we are planning to do. Like we have this agreement with other data center. So we use those data center partially, but we are thinking of have be more bigger space for us in the data center.
Okay. Would you have examples of clients that have used your product? And I'm not sure what you can reveal. Maybe you have some case
Okay.
studies.
Yeah. We work with the S company, the S company that you're thinking of. So
Yes,
they
that one.
adopt our yeah, they adopt our platform, and then we help them to have their AI platform, and also uh, the SK, yeah, but their SK has many company, right? One of the SK company, and also the many various universities, Gyeongnam University, Seoul University, and and Ina University, and then also we built like a AI model for KT, Korea Telecom, and the Incheon Airport, and some seaport in Incheon in order to optimize their cargo, and then also a model for the automobile which is a R&D project, and then the corona predictions with the government agency of the bio and health in Korea, something like that. So
I see. Okay. It looks to me like your advantage is that you provide like a whole solution, right? So it
yeah,
seems like your customers come to you and they have a very generic problem that they want to solve, and then you can build the team and all the tools that are needed to solve the problem.
yeah. So yeah, we try to cover most of issue and challenge that customer has related to the AI. Yeah. But also we try to develop AI platform according to the trend and the change of in the industry. So these days we are very focusing on the AI platform and GPT, and then and yeah.
Nice. It's I was thinking it's very expensive to build your own GPT. So have you looked at the cost of that?
Yeah, like a lot of the R&D teams, they are engaged in this project, and then we are developing, and then each component and the module of this the GPT. It is not available right now yet, but so we think it's going to be launched end of this year or early of January, next January. So we are going to have or launch this GPT product, and then we are still under the productions, and we are still working on that. So we are working on the production. So we have to also see the cost and the policy, the pricing. We have to see. Yeah. So hasn't been decided yet.
Okay. Well, I guess it's going to be really useful if you have your own GPT, because using OpenAI is, I mean, if you don't use too much, it's not very expensive, but if you use a lot, the cost add up real fast. And the other issue that I've heard about is people are worried about privacy, and maybe to have their data leaked to, the knowledge base.
Yeah. So we are also have the solution for those. We are thinking of using the open source model, foundation model. So in case you need, then we can do fine tuning, and then we can further privacy and the security issue. So we can install this system in their private network. So so that those data don't need to go out from their private network.
Yeah. And would you have an idea, or can you tell us how big your GPT would be in terms of model size?
Model size, it depends on the infrastructures of the customer. So it's more about like the computing infrastructure. So as long as they can handle 40B or 60B, I don't think that but usually for specific purpose, even 7B is okay, as long as they have the sufficient the information and data. Then even 7B and then for specific task. So, but we can add more bigger version like 40B. But I don't think that many of the company doesn't need to use 60B or 70B, something like that. So, but
Okay.
yeah.
I guess you can always use RAG, so retrieval augmented GPT, right? If you had a
yeah. We are also that is our main architecture. So we are thinking of the lag as well.
Okay.
That will be the main architecture. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, because sometimes the GPT just needs to know how to interpret and communicate, and then you can provide your own knowledge.
Yeah. And then also the lag will reduce the chance of the hallucination. So
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So will you go to CES in Las Vegas next month?
Yeah. I'll be participating in this CES next January. Yeah, and that it will be my first time in participating in the event, and then I'm very excited about that.
Nice. Yeah, I think you'll like it. What will you show at CES?
Yeah, our approach, like AI first. We have to think about we have to change our perspective about AI. The difference between the traditional AI and the AI first, and then also we would like to introduce our AI fully managed AI service, and then our AI platform and product, and our technical capabilities, and those will be and then our experience, and then those will be the content that we are going to provide.
Okay. Well, so that was my last question, and thanks for the presentation again and for your answers. I hope you have a great trip to Las Vegas.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your insightful question. Like I can tell we have deep understanding of the AI and the industry. And thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.